So I did medical school in 3 years, and one of the common questions that I get is, did I feel like it was enough time before becoming a resident? And to that, I usually say, I don't think having a fifth or a sixth year of medical school would have made residency like a super easy, fun, and chill time. But the benefits are pretty obvious. A lot of these programs have automatic linkages to the residency of your choice at that institution. So when I was a first year med student and COVID happened, I didn't have to worry about the match or away rotations or being on my A game for all of my audition rotations or getting standard letters of recommendation for emergency medicine. I didn't have to think about any of that. I just had to pass all of my classes the first time within a certain margin, which isn't easy, but I didn't have to get honors on all of these things in order to match in residency. The second major benefit is the financial one, obviously, right? Like I had one less year of having an obnoxious amount of student loans, and I still have about $380,000 of them, but it would have been a lot more, and I would have been an attending a year later, which is definitely something to consider given the amount of raspberries my kids like to eat, and that they're already getting older, and I missed out on a lot of their early days as a trainee. But there are other schools that do something a little unique, and I think it's really cool. If you want to go into a specialty like urology or plastic surgery or dermatology, where research years are very common, that's usually an opportunity afforded to people whose lives allow them to be a trainee for an extra year, right? If you have pressure to provide or have an income or whatever, it's hard to do if you're just going to be doing research or Western blots or red cap studies, I know, for a full year. That's hard to justify. It would have been for me, and there are exceptions, of course. But studies like this are starting to show that 3 years is enough. A lot of us still become chief resident. A lot of us still become good attendings. A lot of us can still work in academic institutions. And I think if a lot of medical students were honest with themselves or residents, there's a lot of fourth year medical school where you're not doing a ton of work. And it's a good vacation for a time, but it's still a vacation that you're paying for.